Hello, friends. Happy Tuesday. Oh my goodness, I can't believe a week has gone by since I started the online party. I thought the party would be over, but then Stampin' Up! Announced free shipping and so many exciting things. So I decided to extend the party to give you all a chance to get the bonus party perks, but I could be getting ahead of myself. So I know it usually takes a few minutes for people to find where I am, so I'll just start by introducing myself. Good morning. It is a happy Tuesday morning here in Markham, Ontario, Canada. I hope you all had a fantastic long weekend. My name is Genevieve Coe. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator here in Canada, but I love to share stamping all across the country, all across the world. Anybody who wants to watch, I am happy to share. Believe it or not, I've been a demonstrator for over I think this month will be 16 years. So I'm not quite at 16. I just kind of finished off my 15th year. And I don't know, some of you may remember I did some special things in my 15th year. I started a club. I started Lunch, Laugh, and Craft. I gave out little cookies and little treats. So little things happened all throughout the year because I kind of felt like 15 was a special celebration, but I couldn't kind of figure out how to do something really big. So I just did sort of these little things along the way. So those of you who have been with me a while, I hope you enjoyed all the different little ways that I celebrated. And I can't believe it. This October, we're in October now. I should check what the actual Stampiversary date is. So I'll have to check. But yeah, this month will be 16 years. It's kind of crazy to think about. So how did I start? Even though I've got like a crazy busy life, I started 16 years ago when I had like three babies at home. Now that is a crazy busy life, but I still decided I wanted to do this because I knew I needed to make time to create pretty things. And I wasn't even somebody who loved to create. I wasn't even somebody who considered herself sort of crafty or anything. But when it was shown to me, I thought, you know what? I want to make time for this. And the best way to make time for it was to invest a little something. And so I got the starter kit, which at the time was something like $400 or $300. Now it's so cheap, especially with the starter kit special going on now. You can join the Stampin' Up! Family for only $87.75, and you can choose $165 worth of stuff. So anyway, that's one of the options available now. But at the time, 16 years ago, it was a much bigger investment, but I totally felt like it was worth it because I got a whole lot of nice product, and it kind of made me feel like, yes, I can make time for this because I needed to. I felt like I needed to do something for myself at that time. Because if any of you have had young children, you probably know that if you're not careful, they can kind of suck the life right out of you. And I didn't want that to happen. I wanted to do something where I could enjoy too. And so that's how my demonstrator journey began. I started sharing it with friends and other groups of people, and the business really grew to, I didn't even know I was starting a business really, but sharing it with people, and they shared it with people. And I did private classes. I did craft shows. So I've had lots of really amazing experiences with Stampin' Up, mostly with the people that I've met. So if you are even like a little bit considering some of the benefits and perks of joining, I would really suggest taking advantage this month because now is the time. Stampin' Up! Is celebrating 35 years being in business. Crazy. So I know lots of other companies have gone out, had trouble during the pandemic, whatever, but Stampin' Up! Is still around, still strong, and I would love for you to join my team. I call them the Team Stick Stampers. We do lots of different special things together. We have monthly get-togethers. We have creative challenges. We have different team challenges. We have special events through Stampin' Up! That we try to participate in together. So if you're even like thinking about it a little bit, make sure to message me. I can answer any of your questions. But to give you an idea of how great the value is, there's two options right now with the starter kit. You can get $165 worth of product and pay only $87.75. Or you can choose $222.75 worth of product, but pay only $135, no shipping. So here's an example of a bundle that I've put together. You can see all the stuff that I don't know if you can see it. Like you can fill it with whatever you want. This is like a sample. So I put in a trimmer. You can't see it here, sort of like some Brights cardstock, some basic white cardstock, some masks for a little fun technique, a whole stack of ink spots, designer series paper, stamp set, punch, like block. Oh, you can't see them in there, but little sponge daubers so you can use the mask. So all that stuff together normally would be over $200. I think it's like $221 or something like that. And by the time you take that amount plus the tax and shipping, it comes to quite a lot. So why not take advantage, get the starter kit, choose whatever you want. But if you don't want to join my team right now, although I don't know why you wouldn't, because there's no stress, anyone can join. But I can understand if you don't want to and you just want to enjoy shopping. Guess what? Stampin' Up! Announced free shipping. Free shipping just until tomorrow, Wednesday. So now's your time. You can shop. Your order just has to be a minimum of $100 and you'll get free shipping. Now, those of you who live in Markham, if you're watching this, today is Lunch, Laugh, and Crafts. So I'm going to be like whipping off to that. But I will be putting in a group order right after Lunch, Laugh, and Crafts. So if you live in Markham and want to, or live nearby and want to pick up your order, if you live like outside of Markham, just be careful because gas is super expensive. It might not save you any money. It's better if you just shop online. But if you live close enough and you want to pick up your order, then message me your order and I can tack it on to the group order. And in that case, I guess your order doesn't really have to be 100 because we'll all combine together to get the free shipping. Okay, so those are the two biggest announcements, I would say. I hope that my link tree will be updated with new options. I've been a bit behind this month, otherwise, because I need to close off my October classes and early November classes. But yeah, you can always check up to date for what's going on at my Linktree/Stampin' for Fun. If you do want to shop, don't forget that I have a standing offer. Any online orders, if you shop directly on my store, and it's most convenient because you can ship it to yourself, use this host code for October because it will get you the party perks. If you guys joined me last week, you will have seen tons of samples from the holiday catalog. I was doing like a holiday catalog kickoff, and many of you commented that you liked the cards. So I'll show them again to you. But I have perks where you're going to get extra gems, extra sequins. Let me see if I can show you here. Oh, no, that's not very helpful. Maybe that? Okay, so with your online order of $60 or more, you will get a free class packet with the cards for next month's Tuesday videos. Every Tuesday, I do a video 9 a.m. I always stamp a project. And so if you want the packet for next month, place an order this month, minimum $60 using the host code. And but because we're having a new catalog kickoff party, then I will also throw in these very shiny adhesive back. I think they're calling them discs, but who are we kidding? We can just call them bling. Okay, see how shiny they are? I don't know if you can see that. And then if you choose to bump up your order to 220, sorry, not 220. See, I'm still thinking about the starter kit. $120. Then not only will you get these adhesive discs, you'll also get these beautiful shiny sequins. I'll give you a whole brand new package. Okay, so that is fun and worth it there. Here is a card that we made last week, a faker shaker, and it has those sequins right in it. Do you remember we did this last week too? the origami Christmas tree. So if you missed the party kickoff video last week, you can scroll back and see it, so that you can get all the extra inspiration as well. But the party perks end, I think I'm ending them tomorrow because the free shipping ends tomorrow. Okay, so then that's final. That's it. Okay, so I want to give you free gifts. And it's not just the gifts that are part of the party perks. I'm having door prizes too. So you can fill out the door prize form. The link should be in the description. So go ahead and do that, because you don't want to miss after you've watched last week's video, you want to fill out the door prize form. That's for the party. You also want to sign up for classes, because you get 2 bonus tickets. And then don't forget about my special club that I have. So anybody who is a Paper Pumpkin subscriber or a surprise package subscriber with me gets a special 20% off coupon. So what this club is that it encourages you to use your supplies to craft. You'll be part of my exclusive VIP membership, where I send out, where we actually do a craft along each month and a video technique tutorial each month, and you craft and create along. So if you are having trouble using your supplies, or you just need friends to craft with, my membership is perfect for you. And if you become a member today or tomorrow before the party's over, you get a special coupon, 20% off coupon. Okay, so I think that's the main news that I wanted to share with you. There's always tons of other stuff going on. I feel like I'm missing something huge, but just a reminder of how to shop online. You want to make sure to go to stampinup.ca, and you want to make sure that my name is there. And guess what? Some stuff that was out of stock is back in stock. So it's very exciting. Let me see if I can share the screen with you. Whoops. Hang on. Let's see. I think does this work? Okay. So stampinup.ca. Oh, there's a new kit. Hopefully you can see this new Christmas countdown kit. So all you have to do is make sure that my name is here in the top left corner. If it doesn't show up, you should just type my name in and search, and make sure to choose me, because that's how you get the party perks and any perks like that. So make sure that my name's in the top left corner. You're going to want to hit menu. Yes, there are some new kits you need to check out. I did order it, the Rustic Christmas Countdown Kit, the Christmas Everywhere Kit. So those are some new goodies to be seen. But as well, what else did I want to show you? Oh, there's some paper that's come back into stock. I want to see if I can see it here. There's some beautiful papers that were out of stock and are now back in stock. We're going to use the Them Bones one today. This Snowflake Magic was out of stock. It is back. The Berry Christmas was out of stock. It is back. Winter Meadow is back. But there was one that I wanted to show you. This one, the All About Autumn. Oh my gosh, I didn't talk about it too much because it went out of stock so quickly. But I want you to kind of see some of the designs there, so you can see how gorgeous it is. Okay, so it just came back in stock, so I wanted to make sure that you knew. So when things are available, it's a good idea to snatch them up. Okay, so last week was a special party, and this week we're going to start the actual feature product. So each month I like to grab a feature product and focus on it all month. And I couldn't resist. I decided to do the Trucking Along bundle. So let's see if we can. There we go. I don't know why. Sometimes the shadow is so big here, and sometimes it's not as bad. Let's see. Okay, but then it makes me look spooky, but oh well. Okay. I look kind of spooky on the side, but I think it makes the table a little more clear. So hopefully you can hear me okay and see me okay, or see the table okay. So this is the Trucking Along bundle that I'm talking about. You may have heard me talk about it when it first came out. It was part of our online exclusives release. So you may be wondering, like, I haven't seen this in the catalog. Don't be alarmed. There are products that Stampin' Up! Releases, and it's kind of between catalogs. It didn't make it into the catalog, but they didn't want to stop releasing it, and so they're still releasing it. You can just find the item number by going to the online store and just look for online exclusives. So I'll show you when you're here on the on the Stampin' Up! Website. You can go to menu and just click online exclusives. So that's where you always want to check, because it's things that are not in the catalog. Okay. And so the Trucking Along bundle, there's the punch. There's a punch that coordinates. I don't know if you can see it there. And then there's a stamp set too. Oh, which is not available. I guess the stamp set is not available, but I'm sure it will come back because it looks like the punch is available. Anyway, stay tuned. They'll be making more of that stamp set, I am sure. But all month long, you're going to see me playing with it and showing you cute ways to use it. Okay, so let's get started. It was in hot demand when it first came out, this punch. Okay, so let's get started with our project. I thought this one was really fun. It's kind of fall themed. It uses colors that you might not normally think of for a truck. I've already pre-cut it. Now, this is the packet that I send out to those who placed an online order last month in September. Your order was $60 or more and you shopped online, you used the host code. I'm going to send the package to you. As you can see, they're all prepped and cut. I just have to put the address labels and put them in a padded envelope and send them off to you so that you can do this. So that's the reminder, guys, that if you place an order this month, you get next month's make and take package. It's so fun to get your pre-cut card pieces in the mail. Okay, so I am going to start off with a crushed curry base. It's cut at 5.5 by 8.5 inches. Oh, where's my paper trimmer here? I'm going to take this and then I'm going to score it at 4.25 inches. Okay, and that will be our card base. We're going to do a landscape kind of card today. And then I thought, let's make kind of a fall card. So we've got our pumpkin pie layer, which will be 5.5 inches by 3.5 inches. Okay, so then you can cut that. We'll paste that right on. I'm just gonna, seal is one of my favorite adhesives. I know people either love it or hate it, but I'm in the love it camp because I feel like it's not messy at all. But you just have to remember when you're rolling, you only roll in one direction, which is towards you, and then you kind of do a flick to break the seal. Okay. Oh, you know what? Before I stick this on, okay, I think it's okay. We'll stick this on. I probably shouldn't have done that first. I got all excited. Okay. And then this is a Cajun craze layer. So do you see these beautiful fall colors? Hopefully you can see them there. Crushed curry, pumpkin pie, Cajun craze. And I embossed the Cajun craze with a crosshatch pattern. I don't know if you can see that there. Okay. And so again, it's an online exclusives product. Let's see whether I have it here. I want to show you what it looks like. It's called the Basics. Is this it? Yeah, Basics 3D embossing folders. You get 3 in a package, and they're kind of like basic designs. Now, the things with the online exclusive, they come and go. So you don't know when it's going to sell out and never come back. So if you haven't nabbed these are like good basic embossing folders. There's polka dots. There's kind of like a starry kind of one. We'll use that later this month. And this is like the crosshatch one here. Okay. And so I don't know if you can kind of see that crosshatch pattern. Okay, so how do I'm going to dress it up by putting a little bit of pebbled path ribbon across it. Okay, I don't really remember what the card looks like. I should have brought it next to me so that I could see what I'm making. Okay, we'll have to see at the end if it's actually like my original sample. We're just going to go with it here. Okay, so we've got our pebbled path. Now we can stick this on. Okay. And then I'm going to use the Nested Essentials dies. If you've been with me before, you've seen this as a feature product of the month a few months back. And I'm going to use this sort of rounded corner rectangle. So I love it how they're nested, right? You've got a variety of different sizes, which is superb. And then we'll die cut this out. I can't really remember what the what the original card looks like. So hopefully it will come to me as we craft. Otherwise, we'll have something a little bit different. Okay, but I want it to be the same as what I designed because those of you who got the packet, I want you to feel comfortable crafting along. Okay, so let's put that there. This piece is a little bit wide for our mini cut and emboss, but maybe we'll be okay. Okay, and the mini cut and emboss, the thing, if you're eyeing it or anything like that, you can choose whatever you want and put it in your starter kit. Oh, I forgot to tell you about the starter kit deal. I mean, I told you about the deal, but I didn't tell you about the added bonus that anybody who joins my team this month or joins Stampin' Up! This month will get also, besides the amazing deal of the starter kit and the stuff that they choose in it, you'll also get free registration to our virtual convention, which is called On Stage, and which is $102 value, but new people who join get it absolutely free. So, okay, so we've cut that out. We've got this little cutie there. Okay, and then, oh, this is already pre-punched, but let's see. I'm looking. Oh, this is a brand new pack. Remember that paper we used last month? Let's see. Here it is. Okay, I'm taking my open pack because in your kits, the ones of you that earned it, yours will be pre-punched, but we don't always have to stamp on white or vanilla paper, right? We can stamp on designer series paper. So I'm going to grab our truck, the outline of the truck here, and grab my block. And we are going to stamp it right onto the designer series paper. So I'm going to just use the black, Memento black. We'll stamp it. Okay, so you can hardly see it there. See our little truck? And then we'll take our coordinating punch, slip it in, line it up. Punch it out. Okay, and I think it'll give a little bit of extra definition if we take a little scrap of white cardstock and we stamp it again. And the part that we want is the little window. Okay, so I'm just going to use my paper snips, which are super sharp and ready for action here. I'm just going to cut out the window. Okay, so we'll cut out this window and we can just pop the window onto the little truck. It just gives it that extra definition. And I'll get some of my liquid glue out here. Oh my gosh, did any of you watch the World Card Making Day experience on Saturday? I watched the free virtual event. I had some friends over. We snacked, we stamped, we watched the World Card Making Day event. It was a blast. So if you haven't watched it, I think it's still available to watch. You can just go to the store that I showed you, stampitup.ca, and I think there's a little tab that says what's new. And you can check it out. Okay, there's our little window on our truck. So cute. Okay, and we'll put it on our little label. I think before we put this stamp set away, I'm going to stamp a little sentiment. Every day is a fresh start. Let's do that one. Okay, so this is really a builder stamp set. So you can build your image or your scene. Okay, so I haven't glued the truck down yet. But we'll stamp this in the top left corner. And then maybe we need a bit of road for the truck to drive on. This block is too big. The first time that you're shopping for stamps, remember to get a block. Okay. So this is like our little road here. Okay. You see how it's coming together? We can put our little truck on there. And then there's these like adorable little flowers that we can have coming out of the back of the truck. So before I glue the truck down, I'm kind of eyeballing where these flowers should go. Kind of around there, I kind of see it. Okay, so you see how I'm doing all the little stamping. I haven't glued my truck yet, but it just helps me to know where these little flowers are gonna peek out of. Okay, and believe it or not, there's like little fill-ins for the flowers. So I've outlined them in black, and then maybe I'll use the crushed curry. And let's see how I can, there, it's perfect. We'll line up the little flowers. Grab some crushed curry ink. Oh my goodness, I must have done so much talking. Our video's a little longer than usual today. But tell me in the comments if you have this cute bundle yet or not. I had to get it. My husband has a pickup truck. I had to. It was essential. Okay. Okay, so it just adds a tiny, oh, it's a little blurry. A tiny bit of color there. I don't know why it's blurry. There. Does that help? Okay, and then if we want to add another little bit of color, maybe I'll get some Mossy Meadow marker. These are our new reconfigured markers, which I love. And I'm just going to use the bullet tip side to color in the little leaves and the stems. Okay, there we go. Okay, let's close our ink pads before we have a little Genevieve's elbow in the ink pad experience we're trying to avoid. There we go. Look at how cute that is. So let's glue that down. I'll use my liquid glue again. Okay, so hopefully you learned a little tip or a trick or even just reminder that our stamps don't just have to be stamped on white or vanilla paper, you can stamp them onto designer series paper and give you a little bit of, wow, texture there. Texture without texture. Texture without adding texture. Okay. Hopefully that helps, that you can see that. Yeah, go ahead. Tell me what you think in the comments. I love to read your comments. Okay. And let's pull this off. Okay, I feel like the wheels need something there. I don't know. It's hard to see the wheels. I wonder if on my original card I did something with the wheels. Okay, but don't worry. All month you're going to see what I create with this cute bundle. I'll take a little bit more of the Pebbled Path ribbon and just tie a little knot there. There we go. That's our card for this week. Oh, here it is. I found my original sample. How close am I? I think I'm pretty close. Yeah, I think I did it. Oh, see, I think I used black to color in the wheels. I think there's like a stamp to fill in the wheels right here. I think I stamped that, which I missed this time. So maybe I'll just use a black marker and color it in. Like I said, I feel like it needed a little more definition on the wheels. Can totally do that by hand. Okay, so what's the fun thing about this bundle? It's a cute pickup truck. There's a coordinating punch, and you don't have to use the punch with the stamp set. The punch is actually a builder punch. So you can just punch all the different pieces out of cardstock and build a little truck as well. Okay, so let me see. Maybe I have one here to show you. There we go. I knew I punched one out. There you go. So if you just wanted to play with the punch, you could. Cute, right? Okay, so that is our project for today. Let me know in the comments what you think. If you have any questions, I love to hear your comments. I love to read your comments. And don't forget about the bonus this week. Not only when shopping online do you get the free make and take packet when you use the host code, but I've got party perks going on. So I would love to give you bonus party perks. Those of you that haven't taken advantage of the holiday catalog stuff yet, or you just need to restock your supplies. And guys, the only reason I extended the party is so that you could take advantage of free shipping, which ends on Wednesday. So let me know if you have any questions. I am happy to help. I hope you enjoyed my project today. And if there's anything I forgot, keep an eye on my Facebook or in my group, or shoot me an email. I am happy to connect with you. Have a great week, everyone. Thanks for joining me. Bye.